And happy Sunday evening, my friends. It is 7:25 p.m. on a beautiful spring day, Sunday. Beautiful May the 4th, 2025. Beautiful day, sunny and very warm. The high around 18 early on here in Ottawa, Ontario. I was up since about 4 a.m. Well, 3 a.m. actually. Uh, Woke up for some reason at 3 a.m. 4 a.m. my phone rang all by itself, shut off and on, and gave me problems. My brand new Moto phone suffered problems already. So I managed to fix it. When I first tried to fix it, when the error occurred at 4 a.m., I was groggy, I was sleepy, the phone was acting up, the two-step verification was not acting properly too. It was almost like the phone had trouble waking up too when you think about it jokingly. I think the phone needed a cup of coffee, as did I. Anyways, it still gave problems a little bit later on. Then it worked out perfectly, and the two-step verification had no more problems after that. Almost like the phone had trouble waking up and was groggy too. Whatever happened made it turn itself on in the middle of the night or off and on in the middle of the night by itself. And the other one did before it went kaput, and so forth. And I've been up basically. I slept maybe another few hours, and I woke up around 7, left around 9 a.m. Had a coffee and a bagel with cream cheese at Tim Hortons, which is actually very expensive now. Like for a medium-sized coffee, it used to be $1.90, now it's $2 now. And the bagel is expensive now too, with cream cheese. Total of that came to $8.68 for a cream cheese bagel and a medium-sized coffee. Expensive when it was only about $6 before as well. So that has gone up big time. And then I basically just wandered around. I took the old train down to Walkley Road to look for some shoes at Valley Village. There's not much Valley Village, not much selection there. They have no more fitting rooms there. The one on Walkley Road near South Keys. I bought a simple little black tank top because other ones put, plus a 3-pack pair of socks there as well, which cost a total of $16, over $16 for that. Just getting those. So I spent 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 3, $23 since the breakfast to getting the socks and the tank top. And then I was going to try to find something to eat at Giant Tiger. The things that were on sale were not on sale anymore. I should have got that last week when I had the chance. I was kind of upset at that, so I frustrated. I was hungry by 1 p.m. after checking out the Chio Marathon from afar and giving a brief live stream, as you guys saw early on. It was brief, but it was beautiful day. You could hear the music, but I did not want to get too close. It was nice to see some cyclists going by and so forth. Anyways, by 1 p.m., after wandering around and everything, the buses were free too, and the trains were free all weekend. Everything was free, which is a good thing. Very good thing OC Transport had free trains and buses this weekend, thanking us for our patience of all the difficulties and problems going on, which is cool. But anyways, after that, at breakfast at Tim Hortons at 9:30, then going down to Valley Village to get the socks and tank top, $16. I basically went downtown to look for something to eat at Giant Tiger. Missed the sales, so I was getting hungry and frustrated and a little bit agitated and kind of a little bit angry, to be honest. Hangry. I was hangry. So I went to eat a Subway sandwich, a pizza sub, very small, not the same size it used to be, but still satisfying enough for lunch. And that made me calm down for a bit again after that. That cost $8. So from the morning, I spent $8 for the $16 Valley Village, 7 to 8, 9, 20, 24. $24 right there at Tim Hortons. 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3. $33 the Tim Hortons breakfast, even though how small it was. $16 for a simple tank top with some 3 packs of socks at Value Village. And then it came for the lunch at Subway, which cost, that's over $33 right there in less than a day. So that was kind of made me more irritable, more angry, and more like OW and ODSP. It has to be more to be able to survive these prices every day. That's how expensive it is just for breakfast, getting a simple tank top and socks, and a simple lunch. The sales I missed, so everything went skyrocketing high again after the weekend, unfortunately. And then, what else did I do? Then I went and got some food from Food Basics. I went Food Basics to get a whole chicken for $10, coleslaw, big giant jumbo pack of coleslaw, and sprouting some bacon, which was on sale for $2. I grabbed the bacon. I still have to get eggs and so forth tomorrow and bread. That's going to cost a bit of bucks. That came to a grand total of that's $33 since breakfast. The socks and the tank top at Value Village. The lunch there came to 33, plus the supper, the things I got in the grocery store, chicken, the coleslaw, and bacon. That cost me a grand total of 33, 43. That's like almost less than 100. That's half of almost close to $100. $50 just to get those for the day. The average working person who might make, let's say, $100 a day, that's more than half the salary they make a day. That's crazy. Just crazy how expensive groceries are, and that is a simple example. I should have kept the receipts actually, and next time I might go on a little bit of a trip tomorrow. If I'm able to, I'm going to be very busy. I'm going to show you the receipts of how much they cost and how much the total grand is. Came almost $50 to spend that for today. A coffee and a bagel, $7 almost. The tank top and socks at Value Village, $16. And then lunch, $8. And then the supper, the groceries, the chicken and the coleslaw and the bacon. That's almost like $50 right there. Crazy, huh? $50 just to get those. Very little groceries for one single person. And it's not very much either. For necessities as well. It's just crazy. So the good part of the day was enjoying the coffee and bagel. And it was good to see the Cheeto Marathon. And there was a lot of kids out about with their families, which was good to see. It was very good to see that. And it's too bad I could not participate in the volunteering for the Cheeto Marathon this year as I have every year because I'm very busy with other things and so forth. That's another thing. And talking to a lot of people in the media, someone with the media, talking to other people about discrimination toward Indigenous people, about extreme escalating violent cases that are happening all over Ottawa. Not just me, but a few others I've spoken with who have experienced violence. Other discriminatory matters, the past, especially 2 years have been worst. They started escalating about 4 years ago. That's when it started escalating, the discrimination and so forth. So it's very disconcerting how things are going financially, and discrimination is the start. It is the beginning, which leads to violence and more. That is the unfortunate thing. Like, it should not be this way. It should be very safe to be able to walk around without being discriminated against, without having a racial remark made toward Indigenous people at all. But discrimination and racism is a very sad and real thing, which is very sad. It's good to see the families out early on today, though. In the old train, there was lots of people around. It was good to see the Cheeto Marathon bike race was in action. It's too bad I couldn't participate in that as a volunteer as I do every year. But yeah. The sad thing is there are sick kids out there. That's why I volunteer for it every year, to help the sick and unfortunate children who need health who need medical supplies and so forth. That's why I did the volunteer for them. But there are other pressing matters that are more escalating. Everything is escalating and so forth. But you can't save the world, can you? That's the thing. You can only do the best you can to help one specific issue, maybe two maximum, and just don't get burnout. Burnout is a big thing. If you do too much, you get burnout, and too much can be too much, which can lead to, especially if it's personal issues that affect you, can also cause triggering things that can get you into addictions, like whether you do drugs, whether you drink, whether you smoke weed like crazy, try to calm down or something, or a combination of the three or two or whatever. That's another thing. Me, it's with this drinking, which is not, thank God never got into drugs. Thank God never got into smoking or anything, all that. Yeah, thank God. And I used to be a big gambling addict too, as well. I have 20, if I had that money I'm getting now, I'd be basically off casino gambling it all. But thank God I overcame that addiction all by myself. And I go gambling maybe twice a year around there, and I do not have the temptation to go back. I don't get many scratch tickets in the whole year either, very casually, just for fun. I don't go out grabbing 10,000 tickets or whatever, all that, or spend every day of the week at the casino or whatever, like I used to. Wow, I've come a long way since then. That was back in 2005 or around there. What a gambling addict I was. It was just crazy. A gambling freak. A gambling fool. Slot machines and scratch cards, especially the slot machines. Thank God no poker or no blackjack or anything. Thank God. But we all have our vices. We all have problems. We all have our addictions. Some people stay on the computer 24/7. I know someone who knows their brother he doesn't see anymore. He stays on the computer all night, barely goes out. Basically just stays in all day on the computer. All the time, does not go out hardly at all. Very reclusive person who only stays on the computer. That's an addiction in itself as well. It could be a form of OCD as well, which is very common. There's, of course, a germaphobe. Um, there's a workaholic. The person never can't give off Facebook. The person YouTube's 24/7. Like 24/7 doesn't have a social life at all. There are people who balance it and then try to have a social life and so forth. That's fine, but there's a limit. Um, there's also of course, the gambling, of course, drinking binges. Binges and addiction is different. Like I have drinking binges sometimes and everything, but once I ease down, I like having my coffee, enjoy my tea, enjoy life. Depending when stress happens and when escalation happens and things trigger me, that's one thing I'm trying to work on and so forth. We all have to work on some kind of problem. We all have problems. Let's put it that way. Oh, Red Tip Savage, good to see you in the chat. You were hearing a hawk today for a few times, sounding happy. I saw a hawk actually just early on today, and it was not a seagull. It was not a raven. It was not. It just moved smoothly, like you know how they fly. They fly like sounding smoothly, really fast, but faster. Of course, they don't go. They don't flap the wings or they don't waver like a chuggy vulture. When they're up high, they do that. And when they're a certain way, I saw one. I think it was a Cooper's hawk. It wasn't a big one, but it was a small one. So either a young one or just a Cooper's hawk is smaller. But I saw one go really quickly by me when I was going to the food basics early on. That was pretty cool to see before I headed on my way home after. And that was cool to see, like to see one even swiftly. No one else noticed. No one else noticed, but I noticed. Just by the way the bird flew and carried itself, that's not a seagull. That's not a crow. That's not a sparrow. That is that's a baby Cooper's hawk or a Cooper's hawk whooshing by. And they're very common in the area here. We saw one during the breakfast community one time. They're not very big. I think that one was a youngling, probably just coming out of the nest or growing older, a youth at least. It was a small hawk. The red tipped bird is very, very common too. When I was down by the Chio bike race log in and log out place, there's a concert there, there are rides there, there's the War Museum there, and I could see and hear a lot of red tipped birds making their songs and everything. You probably heard that during the live stream early on. During the live stream early on, there was one right above me, and as I was talking, you probably heard the little red tipped bird singing above me, um, singing his mating call. They're very territorial though. Those red-winged birds can actually, if you're near the nest, they come at you and they kind of pet you on the head, which has been a new behavior in the past decade. They never did that before, but now they're getting more territorial toward the nest if you walk near them. There's more of them in some areas. People go around their nest more. It could be simple as that. Maybe it's a behavior they always had, but just less places put the nest, more people around, and they're like that anyway. So chances are they're adapting to new people coming into the territory, and they're just defending the territory. And because we're taking more of the land, it could be that too as well. And that's how they would always react anyway before we started taking over their nesting areas and so forth. There was even a moose in Ottawa a few weeks ago. It was live on Facebook. Someone recorded a moose going around Ottawa, just wandering around, a female moose. It was a female because the females don't have the horns, the males do. So it was a female moose roaming around Ottawa. I'm not sure exactly where. It did look familiar. I do go everywhere. Won't be surprised if it was around this one area where I collected cans. I saw a coyote one time in that area. Could be that same area there. I'm not sure. Who knows? When I saw that coyote that one time, I was like, okay, I thought it was a dog. I'm like, that's not a dog. That's a coyote. So I'm out of here. I'm not going to be around here. I took off my cans, cashed out, and went home. It was a far ride back home, but I wasn't going to stick around while coyote was hanging around. No way. Maybe it was there where that moose was because it was a new place that has been established, and it was swampland and everything before a couple of years ago. That could be the reason why this moose is around. And when I was there cutting cans one time, there was a coyote there once. I'm like, whoa, I'm not going to stick around here. I'm taking off. I'm not going to go there again to be in the safe side. And I won't be going there anytime since I'm financially secure now and things are looking up. So, yeah. So, yeah. It's been a sweet day, but kind of a sour day at the same time. Realizing discrimination is still going on out there. And my Inuit friend was really badly assaulted with a big black eye. They were attacked apparently. I saw them here in the stairwell drinking Mickey of vodka, and I'm like, "You guys okay?" I'm like, "Hey, hey!" And she didn't have a black eye then. A few days later, I saw them in the bus with a big black eye. I'm like, "This didn't happen when you guys were in the stairwell." And they didn't remember. Like, remember you drinking that Mickey, and I saw you in the stairwell? Oh no, no, is that where you got attacked? No, no, I wasn't there. But he didn't really exactly say. I couldn't understand what he was saying exactly, where exactly they got attacked, or was, you know. Anyways, it's getting bad. Who knows? I don't know. I was badly assaulted. Um, there are two other Inuit people I know who were badly assaulted as well. Now that I'm not looking for a final memory card. It's only 2 megabytes memory card, but I was looking all over it when I was had no means of money. 2 megabytes not much. I might just get another one. The most memory I can get. Weird, huh? So strange. Anyways, yeah, it's been a sweet day seeing all the kids and families about and so forth. It was so good seeing the Chio Marathon happening. Even though I could not be there as a volunteer, I watched it from afar. And it was kind of sour to talk to others and see others who are going through violence as well, who have been attacked, who are indigenous as well. So, yeah, that's my stream for now. Just wanted to give an update today, sweet and sour. I don't know what was bugging me. I was kind of moody all day. I guess because I got woken at 3 o'clock and the phone, my phone rang really loudly, woke both me and my cat up. It seemed to turn itself off and turn itself on like the other one did. Then I had problems getting on it here. Elsewhere, I was okay. So I'm not sure I'm being hacked by the same idiot who hacked my YouTube channel before. Or someone new, who knows? I've got to be very careful about protecting my phone, making more security measures to make sure no one hacks in and everything. So yeah, I got to be very careful and protect my phone and protect my my apps and so forth. Because that's too much of a coincidence. It seems like a hacking attempt. Why the problems happen here? But when I got to the other place, it was okay. Everything was okay. And the last time the other one turned itself on and off and blasted like this one did, this one's a brand new one. I thought maybe the other one was old, but now it shut off the other one and won't turn on. This one did the same thing and it's brand new. So that's very suspicious. I don't know. But I managed to, thank God for my computer savvy, even though I was frustrated and kind of cursing and I was cursing, like, oh, you could be kidding me. I was half asleep too. And I just waking up, no coffee. And it's like 4 a.m. in the morning. Ugh, I couldn't sleep like 5 a.m. And then I went to sleep, woke up at 7 a.m. Like, I might as well get up. So I might just get a new email, a new phone number. I don't know. That was just too weird. But the morning was sweet with seeing all the kids around, families together. It was good to see a Chia race. And it's kind of sour about what happened at 4 a.m. with the stupid phone, and sour what happened with my Inuit friends there who got attacked and assaulted obviously very badly. Just too bad. So she was too injured. She's highly saying a big hug, but she was cuddled to her boyfriend, and she had a big black eye. She was at hospital. They gave her a tetanus shot and everything. They assaulted her really badly, unfortunately, and they weren't too talkative about it. If I had my phone, I would have asked them if they wanted to be interviewed. But my other phone was put, and I was on my way to get the new phone. Unfortunately, damn! I wish I had my new phone. I should keep an audio recorder on me at least when my phone goes kaput. There's another two people who wants to talk to me about their um, examples of discrimination as well. So I'm going to talk to her tomorrow at least, and we're going to meet up probably Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure when, but we'll see what's going to be what. And we've got to keep in touch in the community, keep community safe, keep our children safe, keep our children strong, and keep all of us strong and healthy, especially this spring. It should be a good year, and together we work together. We can make this community a stronger community more than ever. So, take care, my friends. Make rich. I'll talk to you guys soon, and tomorrow's going to be a very busy day. I'll try to do a short little stream in between errands and all that, but I'll try anyway, at least 5 minutes, 10 minutes max outside somewhere. So if my phone is going kaput and the hacker doesn't try to hack my stuff again, my trial YouTuber friend knows about that. As the idiot did hack my YouTube when we got him kicked out of here. And then in his YouTube as well. I still remember that. It's kind of funny now, but anyways, we're just talking about things happening now and so forth. So that's about it for now. Take care, stay safe, make witch. I'll talk to you guys soon. It's gonna be a busy day. Keep busy, stay safe, watch your surroundings, and keep communicating. Take care, guys.